All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to Apostle Elders in New York, GMS. Salutation to Yaakov around the world that's teaching truth. My name is Maya Ka'ala Bangada, which is a Chicago branch of Great Millstone. All right, and I'd like to make a disclaimer that we are not black Hebrew Israelites. We are Israelites. The Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Black is a color, not a nationality. All right, nobody's the color of this screen right here on planet Earth, man. All right, so majority of people come in different shades of brown. All right, from the darkest dark to the lightest light, man. All right, except for Edom, Esau. All right, which are the everybody ignorantly called white. All right, their skin is translucent, their flesh and blood show through it, and it gives off a pinkish or reddish color, various shades of red. All right, because pink and number is just a shade of red. All right, so that's what they call Edom. All right, Otto one red. All right, it's not to be mean spirit or anything. It's just the truth, which that has been hidden by the elite of this society. All right. So right here we had this. Before I start, make another disclaimer that we are not affiliated with any black identity extreme groups, nor we affiliated with any Islamic groups. All right, we are Israelites. The Bible's our book. All right. So right here, man, it's this book called British Honduras to Belize. All right, so basically talking about the tribe of Zebulon. Zebulon, the indigenous people of Central America. All right, the Mayans and whoever indigenous in that area, man. All right, so it's interesting stuff in this book. All right, and I'm gonna come back again. Most how I will with another video because this book has some good points up in here, man. All right, some interesting stuff. Now, right here on page 23, it says, I'm gonna get right here. It says, at the same time that the British Senate Belize were thinking how to deal with the end of slavery, whatever problems may arise from this fundamental change, a new ethnic group called the Garifuna emerged on the scene in another part of the British Empire, but with profound implication of future Belize. All right. It said the term Garifuna and Garifuna are sometimes used interchangeably, although there is technical difference between the two, with Garaganaga being the plural form of Garifuna, but Garifuna is now the preferred term, even plural. In the early 1800s, Garifuna, who were descendants of Carib people, Lesser Atils, and Africans who escaped from slavery, arrived in the British settlement of Belize. All right, so these people consist of two tribes. This is the Garifunas are the Carib people, Les Atils and the Benjamites that came to the Caribbean islands, man. All right, so the Carib people are Ephraim, all right, and these so-called Africans majority of them are Benjamin, you know. All right, so who had escaped from slavery and arrived in the British settlement of Belize. Okay, it said it says the Garifunas resist the British and French colonial rule and oppression of the Les Atils until they were defeated by the British in 1796. After suppressing the uprising by the Garifunas on the island of St. Vincent, the British colonial rulers moved between 1,700, 5,000 of them to Central America. All right. All right, so it says you skip down here. It says what? It says but the African slaves, all right. It's talking about the Benjamites, the tribe of Benjamin, the so-called West Indies. It said, but the I just went in verb, just read it as it is. But the African slaves, we know they're not Africans, but this, but this they try to, they ignorantly push this in society. Some of our people fell victim to this ignorance. All right, it says, but the African slave other groups, including the Garifuna, who are also partly African, all right, so they mixed with Benjamin, were not the only people who had suffered the hands of European settlers. The additional people also suffered immensely. All right, so if the indigenous people of Americas are Israelites, why are they suffering why are they suffering under the curses of Deuteronomy 28? All right, because you got a lot of scoffers, scoffers lately, who like to say that the 12-tribe chart is incorrect, and that the so-called Latinos and Native Americans are Israelites, and that Elder Aria was basically falsifying the breakdown of Ezekiel 37, and then there's another lie saying that Abba Bimbis admitted that the 12 chart is wrong, which is all lies. All right, because Yahweh's not gonna punish a heathen nation, because they weren't given the law, statute, commandments, and the only nation given the law, statute, commandments are the Israelites. Read that in Deuteronomy 33 and Psalms 147:19. All right. So, Yahweh's not the author of confusion. 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 33, for the Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace, and as in all churches of the saints. And the saints are the Israelites, which are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right. And then right here on page 25, it says what? In the area that is now Belize, the Maya suffered and died under Spanish occupation. They were massacred and fled into dense central and western Belize for security. All right. It says what? It says the British Buccaneers and pirate also attacked the Maya along the coast of Belize. They raided and destroyed most of Maya settlements along the coast. They also stole food, enslaved the Maya, kidnapped Maya women and children. Some Mayans were even sold as slaves to the British plantation owners and settlers in Jamaica. Some were also sold to slave masters in the southern states of the United States, especially North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. The region was a land of suffering for non-whites, but also prosperity for settlers from Europe. All right. Then you go right here. It says, well, from the early 1700s, African slaves were shipped from Jamaica to Belize. These are the Benjamites. To Belize to cut logwood and do other slave work for British settlers. It says, what, in 1724, in which he stated the British had recently been importing slaves from Jamaica, Bermuda, and other British colonies in the region. All right. So you have three tribes suffering the curses, and they're described in Deuteronomy 28. There's a prophesied by Moses, man. The prophet Moses, which was that prophecy was given to him by Yahweh. So if the 10 tribes of Israel, the northern kingdom, never got any ships into the Euphrates River and came over here as described in second Esdras 1339 to 48, they got in Euphrates rivers and then sailed throughout through the Persian Gulf along the east coast of North Africa, all down to South, then come back up, and the current brought them here to America. Why are these people suffering these curses? Why is the Garifan, which consists of Ephraim, and Benjamin. All right. And then you had the Maya, who are the Zebulonites. Why are these people suffering these curses, man? All right. And again, Yahweh's not often confusion, man. And whatever come out of his mouth is true. And there's many scriptures that prove that. So you scoffers, you're a bunch of damn liars, man. You know, if many of you offended by using damn, it's a lot. All right. But anyway, it says Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 33. It said, thus said Yahweh host, the children of Israel, the children of Judah were pressed together. All right. So you right here you have what? Zebulun, Ephraim, and Benjamin being pressed together, man. Which consists of Zebulun, Ephraim, the northern kingdom, and Benjamin, the southern kingdom, man. And all that took them, Cali held no fat, refused to let them go. And as happened from back then, they made all these unrighteous decrees, as it says in Isaiah chapter 10, all these unrighteous laws and stuff to keep the so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American down, man. And keep them dumbed down for knowing they are the Israelites. And then they get that they made up that mind control program, what we call plantation Christianity, to keep our people docile, man. Refuse to let them go. How they refuse to let them go? Brainwash them, make them hate each other. All right. Keep them slave minded. All right. Keep the truth away from them. And actually, if all so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans get together, try to leave America, what you think will happen? You'll have military vehicle chasing them to bring them what? Bring back they slaves back. Keep them from leaving because they make too much money off of us, man. That's another one of the reasons why they refuse to let us go. We too much commodity for them, man. They can't afford to let us go. We make just the truth. We make good slaves to them, and that's why Yahweh had to send his son Yahweh Shai and the 104,000 led the angels to free us, man. Cause if it was up to Esau, man, he'll rule over us forever, man. And you gotta be crazy. You gotta be crazy, man, to want this man to rule over you. He polluted the waters and everything, man. He had everything upside down. Your lifestyle upside down and stuff, man. All right, from eating food to sexuality, man. And then he twisting up the scriptures to his liking. All right, then you go right here. It says what? Deuteronomy what? All right, because it talk about the Maya, the Garifana, and then you got the Mayas are Zebulun, the Garifana, which consists of Benjamin and Ephraim. All right, enslaved together. So that's how you know, identify who are the Israelites, man. Why are the curses fitting the indigenous people from all right. Why are these curses are fitting from the indigenous people for Lester Astiles and the Maya and Belize, man, because they are Israelites, and it proved that the Northern King came over here as prophesied in 2nd Ezra 13:39 to 48. And this proved that you scoffers, you're a bunch of liars, man. And the Most High gonna jack you up. Here it is. You got Iran war going on. You got the president impeachment going on. You got Israelite women coming up missing and their organs taken. Our little girls getting taken. And you won't come with this mess. That mess you preaching, man, that false doctrine. All because you want the glory. All right, so it says Deuteronomy 28, 28, 45, 46. It's a moreover, all the curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee and overtake thee to thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yahweh thy power to keep his commandments, statute which he commanded thee, and they shall be upon thee for a sound wonder upon thy seed forever. See, so the curses identify who the Israelites are today, man. And it's not those people who call themselves Israelis or Jewish, even though some of our people scatter among them, the speckled birds. You know, so, you know, this it, man, and this proves who are the Israelites, man, that the Bible speak of. You get one more scripture, because Most High, he's not going to punish people that he don't know. And they tell you in Isaiah 45, 15 and 17 that the Most High don't care about other nations. So why would he punish another nation who haven't agreed, who haven't made a covenant with him to obey his laws, statutes, command? That makes no sense. All right. Because the word for truth is our mouth. That's where the word math come from, man. All right. Now you could be a fool and spend empty your bank account. You could have like $700 in bank account, and you could spend all that money, and then you promise your wife or your family members that to a dinner, you spend all that money. You thinking you could be a fool thinking it's gonna be another $700 in that bank account. All right, cause math is true. Cause you done spent all that money. You at the damn dinner table. Everybody looking at you crazy hairs, curse you out. Cause they got put together to pay for the dinner that you promised them. All right. So 1 + 1 = 2, man. All right. And you spend all your $700 of money. That's what you gonna have 0. All right. So, and I'm just using this example, showing you that what. If he was one given the laws, statutes, commandments, they're not going to be punished by Yahweh. And he don't give a damn about them. That's in, like I said, in Isaiah 45, 17. And Isaiah 45 and 15. And also 2 Ezra chapter 6, 54 to 59. He said they like spittle. So why be punished them for not obeying laws and commandments when they wasn't given the command? That makes no sense. It makes sense that Israel be punished for it because they made an agreement, a covenant with them. All right. So that's the Amath truth. All right. So here it said Amos chapter 3, verse 1. It said, hear this word that Yahweh has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which are brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities. All right. So Yahweh only knows Israel. He only going to punish Israel for disobeying his laws, statutes, commandments. So this it. So Shalom.